Hello friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile 3, Ruined World. You may notice I am back at the Tomb of Vahkohs. Gonna try and take on that undead problem on the east coast of Valorim. Also, I did go back and sell off those exotic herbs back in Libras, and after paying 25 gold in Squigus for a pack of herbs and picking up a few of them for free, I sold them for 100 gold each. One can indeed make a pretty good profit doing the East Valorim trade route. Anyway. Tomb of Vahkohs. All are welcome. Please come in. Oh, what a pleasant change of pace. You stare into the gloomy halls of this huge, dark stone building. Right inside is a large entry hall, with a massive, ornate, empty throne. The halls are not empty, however. They're full of undead, wandering aimlessly about. Interestingly, they seem uninterested in attacking you. They don't even notice you. Indeed, they are marked as friendly. The undead creature stumbles past. Certain values are friendly. Throne. Okay. Well, there's a spirit that is also uninterested in talking to me. Ooh, quick guessed. Yes, I can do capture soul when I'm not in battle mode. Success! Caught in slot 3. Quick casts are great to have around when you want a summon that can hit a whole bunch of times, and also slow the enemy. A lever. Interesting. And another one. I remember this place, but only vaguely. You pull the lever and hear the clattering of distant chains you have come to associate with pulling levers in Valorim. I think these levers do something on the south end of the building. Potentially, maybe. Nothing else to do, might as well pull all the levers. Well, let's get back to poking around, I guess. I don't see anything different. Do I need to pull levers in a certain combination? Search elsewhere for hidden passages? If need be, I will edit out all my stumbling until I get to the right thing. Okay, found something here. A different floor texture and more spirits. Ooh, ruby skeleton. Caught in slot 4. What a menagerie I have now. Mwahaha. And you are... Spectre. Spectres have no spells, they have icy draining touch, and a decent pile of hit points. Hello. Vampire. Tends to be one of the more intelligent undead. A vampire, pale, lithe, and lethal, sits in the throne watching you with amusement. It seems to be sizing up just how much blood each of you contains. I am Vahkohs. Welcome to my tomb. Oh, I suppose I should be slaying and devouring you, but I wish to welcome you first. Yes, well, I could have killed you long before you reached me, but I've done that so many times and it gets old. So instead, I have a little challenge for you. Is that so? He grins. My, but his fangs are impressive. This is my tomb. Lovely, isn't it? Huge, imposing, sepulchral. Everything I hoped for. I had my undead servants make it for me. So you are a vampire and also a necromancer. They are wonderfully useful servants. They watch the woods for me, build my home, keep me company. I don't know what I would do without them. It rubs its fangs with a long, red tongue. But enough chatter about that slaying and devouring. You adventurers are such a greedy lot, so I'll tell you what. I'll let you loot my treasure stores. I'll wander off and let you have your fun. Then in return, I get to slay you as you try to escape. Doesn't that sound fun? Now, do you agree or disagree? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. He looks disappointed. Oh well, you'll be back. They always are. He claps his hands and you find yourself somewhere else. Oh. Okay. Well, that's about it for the Tomb of Vahkohs. See you next time. Have a good one, everybody. Just kidding. Perhaps I should take a rest and let Garnet get her spell points back, though. I begin to think those levers are just a distraction. Or perhaps not. Perhaps they open some doors. Going to take a few minutes to pull levers more and see exactly what they do. Okay, so that controls that door. If I set the levers like this, so they're both pointing away from that center wall. I can get in here. Maybe. Bunch of dead guys. Oh, delightful. I thought I saw something there, but it was just an interaction of the bone sprite and the floor sprite. More dead guys. I presume it's basically identical on the other side of the tower. Out of my way. Alright, Vahkohs. Let's have our fun. Excellent! Vahkohs roars. He claps his hands and disappears. You hear the roaring of many undead, joyously released to attack you. Yay? Pearl, that was weak sauce. There we go. Axe probably isn't worth enough to pick up. Ah yes, the ruby skeleton. Ow. I wonder where all the spirits went. Or, no, they're in the next hallway. Never mind. Hello? Darn, my blessing wore off. That's why I've been moving through in combat mode to try and maximize my buffs. Which I should probably reapply if I'm getting hit by spirits and ghasts. Oh, I see. First spirit was just casting flame. Second was smart enough to do fireball. I'm not just using up my ammo, I'm clearing space for even more loot. Would you stop it with the summoning? Okay, who's got the stash of unicorn horns? Connie does, and Connie can't pick up anymore because she's loaded down with gems. Great. More free gold once I get back to Krizan. Blah. I didn't mean to parry, I wanted to look. Because there's some nice fireball positioning going on there. I might need to do some serious healing. You know what? Instead of a single target spell... Ruby Skeleton, I choose you. Well, that was cool. And the Ruby Skeleton is just hanging back because he can't see the other undeads, I guess. hey, Vahkohs. God, the spirit's all the way down there. Ruby Skeleton, you still there? He's still there. That's great. You strike the final blow, and the vampire Vahkohs falls. As expected, his body begins to molder immediately. However, something very unexpected happens. His spirit rises from his decaying form and hovers in front of you. It doesn't make any sound, however. It just floats away through a nearby wall. It seemed too insubstantial to affect you. Very odd. Oh well. Now that the tomb's owner has been defeated, the undead hordes in this area should fade away. Victory is yours! Studded armor and an iron shield. Probably not worth the wait. Victory is ours, but the tower is not yet fully explored. Yeah, there's still undead nasties in here. Going to summon another ruby skeleton because I can. And I'm going to do more healing because I need to. Oh, for... I did not mean to fireball my own party members. I meant to fireball the spirit and his summons. Ugh. Once more with better precision. I could just sit this one out. Oh, Ruby Skeleton dies. Aw, man. Ow. Oh, that was effective. Right, still one left. Anybody around the corner? Anybody in here? Dang it! Tasty skeleton sandwich. Okay, not seeing anybody else. Yes, the locked doors. Actually, wait, let's see if these can be picked first. No. Really? No one has any spell points. Ooh, a ring. Okay. Well, it seems like Vahkohs didn't actually have all that much loot to discover. But I can't help but notice this empty area right behind his throne. And his spirit did hover off in this general direction. Well then. I think perhaps I found the loot. You found one of the vampire's spellbooks. It's sturdily chained down, but you could still read it if you wanted. The vampire's writing is cramped, and his magical formulae are confusing to the extreme. Nonetheless, you managed to eke some learning from the ancient pages. You now know the spell, Anti-Magic Cloud. Okay. Fortunately, you managed to puzzle it out and figure out one of the spells. You can now cast Force Barrier. Ooh, nifty. That can sometimes be useful for carving out a little hidey hole or blocking off line of sight. Ooh, much gold. Mandrake. A halberd, which will go to my halberdier. And another ring. Oh. One could assume that finding the treasure trove was all there was to it. But it turns out there's a bit more to the Tomb of Vahkohs. Well, what an odd little secret passage this is. And barrier. Zappy barrier. Or... force barrier, not the zappy kind. Who has the piercing crystal? Oh, no. Don't. No! I can't do it! No! I only had the one piercing crystal, darn it. I may need to come back here a little later, after I get more ways to dispel barriers. Son of a... Well, I am done with the Tomb of Vahkohs for now. I will have to come back another time. Well, this may end up being a somewhat shorter episode than I wanted. We'll see how it all shakes out in the editing process. But anyway, until next time, have a good one, everybody.